All right, so basically you're all warmed up, you're ready to go, you did your tissue work, you did your activation work, you're kind of ready to rock.
Yep.
So the whole goal of this workout is we want to help out the time crunched cyclist and get some quick and dirty strength work in it. What is kind of the minimum effective dose to get what you need out of it, and then get on with your day. So the first movement is actually the one that, funny enough, we did in the assessment was that reverse lunge.
Okay.
We would do it at a lighter load because that was our test weight. So again, what we're looking for here is, from a coaching standpoint, is when Chris steps back with the leg, we actually do want a little athletic lean in the chest. So he's actually going to use that hip a little bit more. He's going to step right out of it and then drive through. We want a nice smooth movement. We don't want that big kind of pelvic weight shift through that there. He's going to do 8 per side, 8 reps per side. Okay. You can do it in alternating fashion like he is, or you can do it just all same side. It's totally up to you on that one. So finish that one up. Cool. So the global upper body strength movement is the chin up. We're very blessed to have nice rings here. You can use a pull-up bar on your own. If you are the athlete who cannot do a chin up or pull-up, that's totally fine. There are a million modifications. You could do a TRX row. You can put bands around a pull-up bar and do an assisted pull-up. But Chris is tough. He can do some chin ups here. So let's do a set of 5, Chris. And you need to get the full lockout every time. So I like to say chin-ups or pull movements are obviously a ton of upper body work, but there's a ton of core as well. So if I was going to cue him a little bit, I have him uncross his feet, be a stiff board, and then pull directly up. Pull, and then full extension down, and nice and strict, and up. And I'd say that's about it for him there. Good. All right, so the next movement is going to be a shoulder taps movement. So when we're talking about training the core, we want to train the core to be almost very reactive. Cycling in itself is very reactive, where your hands need to be. So Chris is going to be in a push-up posture. These are called shoulder taps. So go and widen that foot base a little bit, Chris. You're going to touch the opposing shoulder in a nice slow manner, and you're not going to weight shift. So if I had my morning cup of coffee here, we don't want that to fall off. Okay, so nice and slow is good. You're also going to breathe. He hasn't breathed yet. And you're going to do 5 per side. So we want basically to not even notice he went from 4 points of contact to 3. So that's a great one. We're going to do 5 per side.
That's hard.
That is hard. And so if you want to make things nice and fun, I can go put a street cone. We have lots of cones here. And then we can see how much extra movement he has. So that's a good solid one. So in your set of your workout, you would have done the reverse lunges, you would have done a set of chin-ups, you would have done a set of shoulder taps, and you would have done that through 3 times through.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
The next set would be your farmer's carries one, which you did test.
Yep.
So you're going to grab your big old heavy weights there. And this one, Chris, maybe you take a nice little lap around the camera and come around. So again, just like in our assessment, carrying heavy stuff has a lot of good effects for your core, your grip strength. In the workout, I would maybe 50 to 100 feet, or just like he's doing kind of little out and backs. And everything's working, right, Chris?
Yes.
So again, make heavy relative to you. You don't need to grab something heavy in relation to your body weight. Just grab something that's challenging for you. Second movement is hang. I think hanging is a really underserved shoulder movement. So he's going to actually grab and hang for about 10, 15 seconds, and I want him to remain as still as possible. So pretend there's a glass pane right here, there's a glass pane right here, his core is engaged, his shoulders are engaged, nice down and back, and we want a nice smooth breath contact. If you can't do 20 or 30 seconds, do little mini sets of 3 to 5 seconds and build up that volume of time. Okay, so that's good there. All right, so the last one is the good old plank with a twist.
All right.
So when you're set up in that plank position, we're gonna do this for only 10 seconds. 10 seconds are easy, right?
Yep.
I want you to flex every muscle in your body while you're doing 10 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, so he's going to get into that plank position. This is an isometric plank posture. So he's going to squeeze his glutes, he's going to squeeze his core, he's going to squeeze his quads, he's going to squeeze everything, and he's going to breathe 3 big breaths, big birthday breaths, and he's not going to let me move him around a little bit. So if he wasn't stiffening everything up, he would have fallen over. So if he does a 10-second effort like that, that's hard.
Cool.
Good. So in that fashion, he would have done his farmer's carry, his hang, and his plank 3 times through, and then you'd be done for the day.
Done for the day.
That's it.